right. Hello. Hi, everyone. I am going to play a game of Victoria 2, where I try to fuck up the world even more, and where I'm going to continue a game that I started before. But before I do that, I am actually going to show you a thing. There is a mod called, I have discovered, thanks to doing these streams, someone tipped me off for a mod called, for Victoria 2, called Historical Flavor Mod Expanded, which adds some stuff to normal Victoria 2 HFM. Now, I play with the HFM mod normally, so that's funny. And it adds a bunch of features, which is pretty cool. First of all, the expanded mod adds like tons of features, which I might actually play with that one in upcoming games, but not right now. I'm gonna keep playing the German Empire one. But what I am going to do is Kaiser Mia back at it. But there's a sub mod for the expanded one, which changes the world in an interesting aspect, which I am actually curious to try. And then I'm booting up right now so I can show you if it will work. Hello, hello. Alright. Hey, thank you, Elysium, for something. Thank you. Alright, sorry that I took freaking ages. Let's show this. God. Come on. I would wear the pickle haube if it fit over my, like, enormous cans, but they don't. Okay, how about this? Let me just quickly adjust the thing. Where's my... Oh! I can do this. The problem is, then you have to tell me how the volume is, because I can't hear it. So, this is the Shattered World submod. Which, as you can see, changes Europe and the world quite a bit. Is this the Falklands? No, it's from Argentina. There's like 8 different freaking Brazils. The colonies are independent, the Cape Colony is independent, Australia is independent, New Zealand is independent, but it's only this little tiny bit. You can play Fiji if you want. So this expansion this mod basically destroys the world into the smallest constituent parts. And it also adds a bunch of cores for nations that don't really exist in normal HFM. So for example, if I wanted to, I could play like Arpitania or Normandy. Galicia exists, which is good because it should do that in the base game too, and in HFM. But also Leon, Asturias, like you can do all sorts of shit. Spain still exists, obviously. There's 2 Egypt and Kemet. Anatolia exists as a Greek country, if you want to, and also Vlachia, which is a Romanian culture thing, but it's all by Albania, because you can. Bohemia, Moravia, or just Moravia. There's like 4 Polands. Is this the Grand Duchy of... No, there's Poznan. Like the Russian Empire exists, but Russia is completely split up. Like this is something we could play. This Sami Nation exists, which I like. Think that's pretty cool. Ingria exists, the nation of Ingria. Like it just adds a bunch of nations and also make sure that they're all just in a normal place. However, when you played the expanded version just as it is normally, all of these nations will still exist, but they will be like historically around, right? Like you could form the Sami nation, but you can't because historically, like Sweden, Norway, and Finland, and Russia controls the Sami area. I just wanted to show you that it's something that we can play around with in the future, maybe. I think it could be fun to like try to form a national union country in that. I think it could be fun, but we're not going to do that. We're gonna keep playing the normal one. It's your birthday. Hey, congratulations. Just waiting for the base game to load again. Let's actually do this because I do want to hear the music as well. I don't want to just sit here in silence. I do want to hear what the fuck's going on. I'm gonna put my bear back on his seat. Kaiser Bearhelm. And then I'll put these on the cans. F for game capture. Yeah, but we're back now. Not enough Poland. Is Spain absolutely fucked all the time with internal conflicts? Yes. Okay, is the volume good? First of all, this is the world as it should look like. As you can see, I've been playing some games on my own. But we're going to play the German Empire in 1875, which is this. Hopefully we can expand this a little bit in Europe. We also control Florida. New England is a puppet of ours. And as you can see over here, we have the German Kingdom of California. Guyana is also, I think, we're playing anti-colonial, which means that anti-colonial, so we're going to try to free as many colonies as we can around the world, while also making our own empire at home as big as possible. But that means no overseas territories at all. Only puppets. They're dealing with rebels. Good. I'm not gonna give people rights. Absolutely not. Pretty high infamy. I don't remember what the fuck we were doing. Let's see, our economy is in shambles, which is fine. Are we at war? Are we justifying a war against anyone? No. We have a truce with the US, which makes sense because we've been like chopping off parts of it, bit by bit. There's a part of me that wants to make my puppet Deseret bigger, because I have the Kingdom of California, but I also have Deseret as a separate thing, and we have an army here, which we should probably start to take care of a little bit better. So we put that in our... in the colonies that we do have, because we can't actually get rid of them. Alright. The thing is, with these provinces, we release these provinces as the West Indies, but they are entirely German. Well, they were for a little bit, and now people are moving from here. 160,000 people used to live on Guadalupe, but now they're all moving away. Vacation over, I guess. We're attracting people to move. Yeah, I don't know. What decisions do we have? What can we actually do? I don't want to build any canals, except for maybe the Kiel Canal. There's not much else we can do. Our truce with the US expires in 5 years, at which point we are going to fuck them up more. We might expand New England, we may expand our puppets in the West. Maybe we'll take Texas, who knows? Texas could be fun. German Texas, why not? Just really just clenching off bits and pieces of the US. But right now we're gonna stay at peace, for as long as we can anyway. We're encouraging soldiers. Austria-Hungary is a bit strong, but that's fine. Because what I want to do is I want to form Big Germany. But I can't do that while they're hanging out. Sure, we'll take a warship commission. Make some money. Free Texas. The German Mormon Alliance. Yes, exactly. Bro, what? I've never seen such a successful Austria-Hungary. They just took Parma. Holy shit, I've never seen Austria-Hungary be this successful. Good for them. Let's see, we're expanding our spheres of influence, which is fine. Maybe we'll do the same. Oh, we can't do that with them. Never mind. Maybe Sweden will be in our sphere of influence. How about that? Get our industry a bit better. We have very high literacy, and that's because we don't have colonies. Like, we don't have to teach anyone to read. Instead, our Maritimes are free. Seems like the UK is sharing me in terms of balkanizing the world as much as possible. Good for them. Dab Chef Austria. Oh, fuck my own. By the way, I got my vaccine today, like right before the stream, and I am sicky. I feel like shit. No, I actually feel pretty good. I am a bit tired, a bit woozy, which is spooky if nothing else. Yes, expand the military. Perfect. Oh, the Chinese want to buy one of our ships. Perfect. They're more than welcome to. Let's increase the operational range of our navy. I do also want to expand our navy because I do also want to do everything that I've done to the US to the UK as well. I would like to fuck them up, but they are currently allied with Austro-Hungarians, who are the French are allied with the USA. Which I don't love. But what I can do is, the next time I declare war against the US... Because I also want to try to take Hawaii. Or something. I'm also gonna try to fuck up the French. Maybe I can just fuck up the French directly. Would that be better? What if I fuck the French directly? I'm not sure the Ottomans can even get to me because they have like 8 countries to walk through, including a bunch of rebels. And the Bulgarians, the Serbs. It's a lot of people. All right. So if I attack the French, I would just have to hold this line here. But I wouldn't get Texas then. Because I do kind of want to free Occitania, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to... Peacetime, we need to get rid of our fucking infamy, because we have a lot of it. Increase opinion. The Dutch are about to become a great power anyway. Knocking out the Italians. Perfect. I got vaccinated. I was vaccinated! What happened to Constantinople got taken by the Russians, but now I guess it's back. Rebels took it back for the Ottomans. Look at that. Is it the capital again? No, Ankara is the capital now. Let's have a good school system. Let's lower taxes a little bit. Our Navy can go further. We'd love to see that. Let's get better dockyards so we can field a bigger Navy. Like, I'd love to just like mess up the British. But alas. The Danish are allied with me. Perfect. Honestly, if I can just finish this game with only fucking up the US, I'll be happy. But I think, if I'm lucky, I'll be able to fuck up more countries. I think Texas might actually be the next one I'm gonna try to go after. I'm so fucking happy that I got the Kingdom of California, though. It pleases me so much that it's a monarchy. I wonder what... I really... Because New England is nothing. It's just New England. It's not that funny. Deseret, it's a monarchy, just called Deseret. Not that interesting. There's a part of me that's kind of hoping for, like, the Kingdom of Texas. I wonder if Texas has, like, a funky name. Like, I doubt it, but it would be cool if they do. Let's get you down here. I can build the Kiel Canal, perfect. I don't need to, but I can do it. They're not even allied with the Ottomans anymore. What if? What if I try to liberate Occitania? I wouldn't be able to puppet it. Let's save. We're gonna try not to save scum as much as possible. The Deseret being California is weird though. It's Nevada and Utah. Well, technically, their territorial claims did go down here. Technically. Like, I know it's supposed to be, like, here. But they had claims down here as well. Honestly, I'm just happy that this even worked. What are the populations? 73,000. Are they getting any migration? California is getting a lot of migration from me. Everyone's just fleeing the home country. That's fine. Let's expand the fort in Florida. The Floridian forts must never fall. Let's try to liberate Occitan. Just because I think it would be fun. Oh no, the French rose up. Like, liberating Occitania doesn't actually give me anything. It doesn't help me in any way. Outside of the fact that I want to do it. Like, I would be able to, they would become in my sphere, so, you know, that's something. 5 infamy, that's really good, actually. Holy shit. They're allied with the US, so that's okay. Let's take our other army over here. I'm just gonna gather a bunch of troops in Berlin itself. All new troops that we recruit. Let's get some better military technology, because I think... No, the French are actually slightly behind us, but look at that. It's perfect. The Brazilians want to be my ally. Alright. Wait, are the French at war? No. There are revolts in Spain. Lovely. Alright, let's see if we can fuck up... Oh my god, this is so stupid. We can call in Belgium, Denmark, and Brazil. Let's call in Denmark first of all, because they can be pretty useful to us, I think. Forgot that we had Iceland and Greenland as part of our sphere of influence as well. I think that's... Let's slowly advance our military. We could take in the Belgians too. Let's actually, yeah. No, they're at a truce. Oh my god, their army is actually like not very great. Let's just take some territory away from the Americans as well, just to, you know, teach them a lesson. We don't need to hold anything. We can just like take it, send back our navy with another army. And the only reason why I want to take some territory away from the Americans is so that they get increased war exhaustion. Which will make them want to peace out eventually. They have a truce. Well, I mean, I guess my truce with the US is going to be extended now, but you know. It's all in the purposes of messing up our neighbors, isn't it? Ooh. Attack, yes. Oh, you fool, you miserable fool. Ah. Oh, Franz, you massive fool. What have you done? You have fallen right into my trap, Franz, yes. You fool. You've fallen into one of the most classic blunders, you say, yes. So, oh, look at that. Perfect. To Paris you go. Let's burn down the Eiffel Tower. Oh my god. Let's send some reinforcements, actually. That southern battle isn't going super well. We may have to fall back from the southern battle. Yeah, fall back. Run away! Yeah, that gave them a lot of war score, which actually like works in our favor, weirdly enough. I think this is their entire army though, because like there's no one else advancing. So they're all going to Nanzig. Are there? Yes, they are. So let's fall back a little bit. Reinforce. Like we don't need to overextend. Can let them come to us. Forgot to mobilize, but you know what? That's fine. Let's take our navy and blockade some ports, shall we? Let's see, they're not doing anything here. The Americans are fine. I could ask them to repay their debts. So I guess the US is in debt. Sucks for them. We're doing fine so far. Like, we could be doing a bit better here on this front, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain. You fall back a little bit more. Going to that province, I'm gonna chase you in there, so you don't get to reinforce either. Oh my god, they just keep coming, don't they? Damn Zerg. You're going into Luxembourg. Uh-oh. Okay, let's hold off a little bit. We actually need to do some bit of recuperation before we attack more. Free Cajun stay. There we go. force these battles because I don't want to lose anything. An industrialized society, which basically just means that like our cities are booming, which is actually like not great for the people who live in those cities. It won't slow us down though. My god. Mike, hey! Hey! Alright. I tire of this. So to mobilize my own army. I hadn't noticed that they were up here. How dare they? They didn't even notice. Into the grinder you go. Jesus Christ. That was one hell of a battle. In Spinnen. Alright, let's liberate these provinces up here. Let's focus a bit more on the defensive. Hey, now. That's a bad timing for a revolution, my guys. Alright. Maybe we do give people democracy now. What's the war with France about? We're gonna try to liberate all, the entire south of France. Just all of it. There we go. Some democracy and everyone's happy again. White peas? Oh, I don't think so, because they just wiped out your entire army. My guy. It's an 80, perfect. It took a long amount of fighting, but we finally got there. Holy shit. No, I'm not gonna... They really think that, like, oh, look this, I'm winning by 50. Like, no. Like, absolutely not. Like, there's a part of me that wants to fully occupy the French and then go towards America. But I think that might be a bad idea. Because that's like textbook overextension. I would like to occupy Paris, though. What can I do with white peace, France? Calm down. So I'm not gonna like attack the US mainland, but what I am going to do is I might blockade their eastern seaboard. Isn't there damn, I thought there was a decision to burn down to destroy the Eiffel Tower. Maybe it's not done yet. No, it is done, damn it. Maybe I'm confusing this with another game or mod. We must civilize all of Africa. It's kind of... me saying this is like a bit weird, I think, considering I'm the anti-colonial one in this game. Scrabble of Africa is happening, which isn't good for my cause. Let's get phenomenology and humanitic, or whatever the fuck that's called. Why would you liberate France? Then just revolt. Right, Navy. Perfect. The American Navy's trying to start some shit? I don't think so. Does America even have any war exhaustion? They have a little bit, right? Let me guess, more white peace? Yeah. The world can think what it looks. Hey America, do you want to peace out? No? Alright. The reason why I'm sort of blockading their ports is because I want them to peace out separately. Because otherwise they're just gonna give the French the impression that they might win it. Which they won't. And I don't think they can. At this point. But the AI doesn't care about that. Although I am finally occupying the provinces that I need to occupy, because it's the south of France that I really need to mess up. God, Europe is going to be so disgusting after I'm done with it. Increase the speed, we're not being occupied anywhere. Good, good, good. I've got a Liberal Party in charge. Oh, god damn it. That's why my economy's crashing. But, you know, we have some democracy now, so that's good. I don't hate democracy. I love the Republic. America. You want peace out? No. America, come on! What have you been doing? Oh well, the invasion continues. Every day we occupy a little bit more out of France. Fulfilled in 23. Alright, I need to conquer way more provinces for this to matter. For the war goal to kick in and be in my favor. I think that. No, not yet. There we go. I feel a little bit sorry for the French because I did just like destroy their entire country. Well, first of all, their entire military. But on the other hand, you know, that means that they probably... No, actually they did. How the fuck did they expand? Oh, well, I guess they have some armies down in Africa too. That they just haven't been able to bring up here. Occitania requires all states with core provinces. Yes! That's what I wanted. During the year you know about philosophy of transition before most other people, did it bother you to hear people not in the know unwittingly misgender and dead they are? I mean, a little bit, but I also like... I didn't... you know, I also didn't want to like give out the secret that Abby was transitioning, right? Like that's not my issue to say. And also, I feel like, yeah, I don't really know what I feel like. It was fun though, like for that entire year to never say Abby's dead name or use the pronouns that people thought. Just always being like a lot of they theming. Well, Occitania is free, not a puppet, unfortunately. God, I feel a bit sorry for the French. The Kingdom of Prussia Settlement Commission. What does this even do? Sure. Set up by Bismarck to increase land ownership by Germany at the expense of Poles. Oh. Eradication of the Polish nation. Ugh. Alright, so it's a bit of a yikes thing in real life, but... If I get things I can buy continents? I guess I can like claim places like Togo and shit and then just instantly release them. What do I need for this? Steel steamers and no war exhaustion. Alright, well that makes sense. I just need to like take it easy for a little bit because I've been at war now for a while. Steel steamers, there we go. God, France is disgusting now. Watch them get eaten? Well, I hope not, because... We're gonna be allies. Who is allied with Austria-Hungary? It's the Brits. Well, that does sadden me. Look at this economy. It's complete dog shit. Do you know why? Liberals. I'm barely spending anything on social spending. What am I spending so much money on? Well, I guess I need to improve my economy, first of all. Occitan communists. Can I go through someone, perhaps? Do you need help, Occitania? It's 1881, yes. I should destroy the rest of France. Oh, I intend to. I intend to fully destroy the French. What I do like, though, is that the French just lost their Mediterranean coast, but they still have Corsica, and they still have, like, northern Africa. Like, this is their Mediterranean coast now. They have to go around to get there. And you know what? That's what they deserve. We're building factories, which is always nice. We love to see it. Let's encourage some soldiers again. We need to have a strong army if we are to defeat our enemies. The enemy of colonialism. So when does my new one? 85. All right. So after this, I guess we go after Texas. After this, take the Navy home. So you go there. We'll remove you. Let's Krobelt. I'm gonna try to recruit some more troops. Occitania, are you doing okay? Where is even the Occitanian capital? It's in Toulouse. Alright, the Toulousian military is actually not too bad. It's actually getting somewhere. What is the population of Occitania? 2.9 million. That's actually quite a lot. Because that's just adults. Friedrich Germania. Let's buy Djibouti, I guess. And can we release Djibouti just instantly? We can. It is a colonial province. I mean, I guess what we could do is 7,000 people. What we can do is I wanted to try something. I want to see if I can make this into a German nation. I want to see if I can make... So what would this be? Alsa. If I can make Alsa German, I want to see if they want to rejoin the German Empire. I don't think they will, but I want to see if it's possible. So let's first of all let's invest in the Somaliland before we give them independence. Let's make our commerce infinitely better. Attracting immigrants. Are we getting any at all? Well, I guess people prefer to move here to the New World rather than to Djibouti. Ooh, got something against them. The French are losing their wars against like everyone. Who's Liberia fighting against? Acquisition of French Liberia? Wait, Liberia isn't supposed to be. They're not westernized yet. Maybe because I fucked up. Dutch Tunis. But let's just keep improving our finances so our economy isn't in the crapper forever. The fact that Italy split in two is hilarious to me. You should take the Suez. The Suez is part of colonialism, and I don't fuck with that. No one is moving to Somaliland, so I'm just gonna release Ausa. That's how we do. You can go down here. We're taking care of those rebels. Austria-Hungary is so cursed. The Dutch are no longer a great power. I mean, I guess the only thing we can do is like increase our naval capacity as much as we can, so that we have, you know, more powerful navy to mess up the British with. I still don't have any cores here. I literally cannot release the West Indies. Like, I'm not allowed. Who owns California? I do, baby. Oh, it's actually, look at that. It's not even German Kingdom California. Now it's German United States of America, which I also find hilarious. Next stop is Texas, and I actually don't have a lot of info because I did just lose some there. What do I need for Cameroon? War exhaustion. So once I get war exhaustion done as well, I can get rid of more, because I can just buy territory and give them independence, which is fine. I can build cruisers. I'd love to build some cruisers. So many of my factories are just out. I mean, thankfully my capitalists are building more, and I don't have a ton of unemployment. I have a little bit. Ooh, look at this! Battleships! Hell yes! I'd love to build some whole-ass battleships. This will do me well. Hey, Occitania, you doing good? Occitania has a bit of a navy now, even. This is HFM that I'm playing. I'm playing the historical flavor mod, which I just find more fun, personally. Let's see. Our navy's fine. Everything's just fine. We're just gonna boost up our economy as much as we can. How I'm still allied to the Russian Empire is a mystery to me, but I'm not gonna say no. I very much like not having to worry about my eastern flank. Where am I getting so much population from? Sorry. Oh, people aren't leaving me anymore, that's why. The Tangier Protocol. No. This is just more weird colonialism. Morocco should be entirely free. The Netherlands. Look at this. Look at how cursed this is. Although again, I do gotta say, it's like it is very refreshing not having to worry about like having armies all over the world, just being able to focus on here. Oh. I think I fucked up the French. Maybe a bit hard by splitting their country in two. Because now they're a lot of communists. Ooh. Northern New Guinea. Well, I mean, I could take it and release it immediately. Right? Oh, look at this shit. We can buy stuff. We're just gonna buy a bunch of territory. We're gonna buy Cameroon. Buy West Africa. Buy a part of China. Organize. My god. But then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna release them all. So what have I even bought? Like I bought some historical colonies. Trade for Heligoland. One of our colonial states. So they get German Kenya. Like this bit. These little bits. Which I could release as Zanzibar. No, let's take that. We're gonna free them anyway. And this gives me Heligoland. And that's all fine and good. But we've only bought these lands so that we can protect them against colonialism. So we're going to release Namibia as a dominion, yes. Papua New Guinea, you're free. Tanganyika, you're independent. Cameroon, of course you're independent. Burundi, of course you're independent. Colonialism is an evil upon the world. Look at this. We love to see it. Burundi, Rwanda, independent. Well, independent in the sense of like they can control themselves. Like, the Cameroonian National Union is in charge of Cameroon. Party for Democracy and Progress is in charge of East Africa. It's just called East Africa. Yeah, if you play this game properly, what you can do is you can have like it will be called East Africa, and then you can like form Mittel Africa, as the Germans wanted to do, but we're not gonna do that. But now we have almost no infamy at all because we have because we let so many people go, as it should be. We're part of China. Oh, we got a part of China too. We got Qingdao. Can we release China? No, we can't. Damn. Communist France isn't necessarily a blight on the world. This is true. And French communists just took over Paris. So I think we're going to see... We do not... The Belgian Congo is historically a very, very bad idea. I may have to intervene in that. We could build a Titanic. Oh, militant socialists. Look at that. Let's increase the budget. and put some of our armies on rebel patrol. How are we doing in the great power ranking? We're doing okay, but we could be doing better. It turns out that liberating a lot of like large pieces of the world, it gives you a lot of prestige. Alright, next year. Next year we're fighting for Texas. What a truly cursed concept. The sale of Assad. We could buy Assad from the Abyssinians. The German shipping company has come into ownership of a Red Sea port in Assad, sold to them by a local Far Sultan. The port will be an excellent coaling station and perhaps even a profitable base for the German Empire to expand from Terra, particularly with more direct control, however, the potential with the ship's owner, who might feel they have greater right to the port than the Sultan. Well, I mean, we can just, like, give this to the Sultan, you know? Put for direct control. And then we're gonna release Tigray. Independence. What a world. Need to reduce spending because my money situation isn't great right now. We're going to send this army off to America, where they will help us in the liberation of Texas. Let's put Haiti in our sphere of influence too. And now in one of the, it may actually be in this one or one of the expansions, you can do a, you can liberate New York as the commune of Manhattan. Just figured you would know that. I think because we have so little infamy, that means we can add more and more goals into this war. I think this might actually be the one where we fuck up America. This might be it for America, if we're lucky. I had to go at making a meme. I can't see that meme right now. Let me actually go to my app. So I can see what that means. Oh, I can't actually look at it. Well, I'll... Oh, the Kiel Canal finally finished. The Alsatians are rebelling. My God, what will we do? Japan wants to move across our territory. Why? So when does my truce with America expire? In December, right. We can't really improve our military anyway, so I'm just gonna keep improving our economy as best as possible. We're doing great in tech though. Okay, I am actually curious about what that meme is, so I'm gonna look that up. What does that mean? Clicking on links while playing Victoria 2 is imaginary use working class, real use working class. Yes, very true. All right, back to video game. Desert still my puppet? Oh yes, you know it is. Which is why I'm hoping this war I can maybe like expand it. But there is a specific event that I wanted to fire that I've never actually seen happen in like for myself. I've seen it happen like on Reddit, and friends have said it, they've seen it happen, and I want to see it happen. So I think this war is probably the one where the game crashed. No, it hasn't crashed. Thank God. I am going to just add a yearly autosave feature because I remember I disabled that for an experiment that I did. I would like to keep that autosave feature. Yeesh. Oh my god, we almost have no unemployment. Oh yeah. Battle of Breslau? What the fuck happened in Breslau? Stop rebelling! It's against the law. Silesian rebels. Oh my god. Well, we're gonna fund the military. I'm actually going to pick another political party for this war, like the Conservative Party. Yes, because they will allow us to increase our tariffs. There's one decision that I think is only possible to do if you start doing like ethnic cleansing, and we're not gonna do that. You can go back here. Right, the Silesians are being dealt with. Right, good. The communists never took over France, which I'm a bit sad about actually, because that would have been cool. Trade policy. We're gonna fund the Navy too. Texas, right? We said Texas? We can build a castle. Sure, let's build a castle. They're allied with the fucking French again. Well, the French can't do shit anymore. They're fine. Acquired state, Texas. We're gonna take Texas. And the reason why we're acquiring state and not free country is because free country is actually somehow more expensive and doesn't allow me to make a puppet out of it. And if there's one thing I really want to do this time, it is make people into a puppet. You know, I guess that it would be a bit easier for me to take care of France this time as well, because now their country's split into, and I don't think their military is super quick. They have 21 brigades. France, honey, baby. Increase my reinforcement technology, because that also does help the military. Keeps morale tip-top shape. We're gonna build more battleships. The American menace, they're coming right for us. That? Take a worship commission. We can do that. Okay. Gonna keep some troops in Appalachia Bay. They are no longer allied to the French. Perfect. Maybe the French got too weak. I think the Mexicans might actually be harder. No, wow. Wow! The Americans actually have quite a lot of brigades. Look at that. Texas. Might be hard. This one might actually be quite hard to do. Which allies can I get into this? Occitania, Puerto Rico, Liechtenstein, Denmark, Belgium, but not Russia. Right. So I'm just gonna call in some of my allies. Belgium, Puerto Rico, and Liechtenstein. What a weird scenario. I'm also gonna. I just noticed that the French are trying to take over my sphere. And they almost fucking succeeded, didn't they? My god. In Occitania. That's okay. Right. Since we're not at war again with anyone in Europe, I'm going to send another army to the front. Now, if I wanted to, I can do this. Free allied cores, which I'm tempted to do. Because this means I can expand New England, one of my puppets. And I can also expand Deseret into Nevada and Arizona and things of that nature. Like, just make my puppets bigger. And also destroying more and more of America. Can I invest in you? Perfect. Occitania, I want to... As much as I can, I want to retain control over you. Ban the French from this place. The fact that the Italians is number 6 in the Great Power ranking is incredible to me. The Austro-Hungarians are getting 8, which, you know, good for them. Whoa! Alright, time to fall back. Oh shit, they're throwing everything they've got at us. It's okay. Okay, run away. Good, good, good. It's okay. We just need to keep a few. I'm gonna send over more troops. We do have more than them, and we have a better technology than they do. Damn. Damn, America, you weren't. You're not kidding around, are you? Which army is the one that's moving south? You can hang out here. We're gonna blockade some of their ports. We're still winning, which is good. We're blockading the Mexican border, which is also good. We can always ferry over more troops if we need it, which I'm not. I mean, you know, maybe we don't need to. I think at the current state, we're gonna try to take things easy, go slowly. Gently invade the US. What is the fuck? What is the Mexican Tech 3? 13. Holy shit, that's so weak. Well, like, can I liberate? Free the Rio Grande. I could chop off parts of Mexico too, if I wanted to. But no, like, okay, no, I need to fucking stay focused. I can't do all of this at once. Occitania might eclipse me in the power ranking, but you know what? That's fine, because like they're powerful anyway, like on their own. God, the Mexican armies are like melting like butter. I feel a bit bad. Rebels rising up, but nothing that our home army can fix. It's gonna increase some taxes to fund the war. You're gonna attack me in Tallahassee? Yeah? Yeah? What the fucking happens? They're already surrendering Texas. Holy shit. I've barely started. I mean, fuck, what else can we do? I could take Hawaii. Free Hawaii. I mean, okay, let's see what we can do. Because, like, I think I can do both of these things, no problem. We'll see if we can start liberating the cores of Deseret. Maybe. Right now, I'm happy just, like, destroying American states. Oh, they want to give me that too. Holy shit. Alright. Can I add more? Let's get better chemistry. Does the Mexicans want to surrender, maybe? No? Oh my god, the Belgians have landed in the Yucatan. Okay, actually, okay, we can always go for wars later. And this war seems like it's gonna take a while, so let's do this. My god, alright, now, do people move to Hawaii? Because what I want to do is I want to release Hawaii, but I also want to see if I can make it German, because I have an experiment that I want to run. You go to Austin. I really wish I could rename provinces in this game. Let's hang out here. We became a colonial power, that's to be expected. And people are moving here. But they already have like a fairly significant population, so that might take like forever to actually become majority German. But we'll see how that goes. Let's reform our government. We don't have any special things to do here, so let's... I can release the Rio Grande and Texas. In Laredo? Where's this province, and the rest becomes Texas. That would make it easier for me to liberate all of the Rio Grande later. So this was actually a pretty smart move. So Laredo, Texas. Is that the flag of Texas? When it's a monarchy? Okay, which like fucking German prince have I put in charge of Texas? Is the US not committed to the Monroe Doctrine? I mean, they probably would have been if I hadn't started like tearing pieces off of them like they were yesterday's lunch. They need to give me access, thank you. You don't have a choice. I love this. This is blessed. Let's see, 1.6% German. All right, so, okay. Hawaii, we're gonna see what happens to Hawaii. Why is no one taking care of the rebels here? That's what I thought. Everyone just keeps fighting over Occitania, that's fine. to be expected, almost. Austria-Hungary is still at war with no one, but they're allied to the British, which I don't like. Russians are attacking someone. Let's get some steam turbines. I really wish I could start going after Russia, but Russia is like too powerful. I want to focus on these empires first. Russia falls down quickly too. Italian Abyssinia. Truly cursed. At least Papua New Guinea like exists and is free. Japanese communists are taking over Japan. I think Japan might become a communist dictatorship like any second. I'm just gonna keep watch of Japan. See what happens in Japan. So quickly fix my economy. More and more provinces in Japan are... Oh, and that's it. Japan is now a proletarian dictatorship. Empire Japan over. Communism exists in Japan. Japan is the home of the Communist Revolution. If I can stop pushing me away from my friend Occitania. My best friend. I forgot to add all of these people to my safety list as well. I'm just gonna quickly do that. So no one gets any ideas. Next truce is in 92. You know, the more I take away from the US, like I'm not sure their population is going down or not, but I mean, it can't help the fact that I keep taking their provinces away from them. Oh my god. 37% North Germans in West Shandong. How is our experiment going in... No, Hawaii is still pretty much normal. We can create a state here. The German state of West Shandong. Can I release any cool ones? I could release Hawaii, but I wanna try something there. You can always release them like soon-ish, anyway. I guess I could attack the French. Who else can I fuck up in the French? Oh, of course! Why haven't I thought of this before? God, I feel like I'm cruel. Okay, let's actually put these in Guadalupe so that we can... So that our navy can repair itself, because it's kind of broke. Why is it so broke? All right. Let's just send this navy home, and maybe it can repair at home. What I'm doing right now is I'm basically just gonna fuck up the French again. Austria-Hungary looks suspiciously undismantled. I agree. But actually, they are just... What is their military technology? 21. After my war with France, I'm going... I will fix the Austro-Hungarian problem. Because they are looking weak as hell. We got quick and easy tech for now. Just gonna put more troops on the French border. Don't worry about that. It's war by Jingo. Is this navy like repairing at all? What's happening? What I don't like about Victoria 2 sometimes is whenever you look at the technology, at the budget, it hits. That's when it kicks in. I'm just gonna pick the Conservative Party so that I can have higher tariffs and higher taxes. So I don't need to worry about such things as running out of money in the middle of my war. $34 days. Lovely. Just catch up with some technology. We are going to attack Brittany. What is it called? Bretagne. Lovely. And we're actually going to call in some allies into this too, like the Occitans. Maybe they want to expand into France proper. I'm just gonna send one army directly to Paris. The French are weak, and I just wanna really, I don't want France to exist anymore. We try to get Prague. Oh, I'm gonna try to get all of it. Yes, go back and deal with rebels if you can. Andorra wants a white piece. I didn't even know I was at war with Andorra. God, I feel so sorry for the Belgians. They're actually really taking the brunt out of this entire assault. That attack in the north is really not working out. Alright, retreat! Sending the navy out. You know, every bit helps. The 90s isn't giving us anything new. Interesting. So let's invent electricity. You know, it doesn't help that a significant portion of my military is in is in America right now. Maybe I should have sent over some military, but like the Occitans are doing great. Holy shit. They're really carrying this assault. Are you coming back to the front or what? The Belgians are really... They're not doing too hot, are they? Didn't I have another army somewhere? Can I call them the Danes, perhaps? Yeah, come on, Denmark. Join in. Fuck up France. Denmark has been a great help after I forcefully decolonized them. I'm just gonna let my allies do the work at this point. Look at this. I'm doing great. How are they doing so well, though? What kind of military technology do they have? Martinique. Occitania is demanding a goal? Hell yeah! Occitania is helping me. We will keep everything we have gained. But what I will do with this is very funny, because I'm going to release Brittany as a satellite. For Breton culture. And now Martinique exists. Also, I'm just gonna put them as in my puppet and my sphere as well. God, I feel almost a bit sorry for the French. Oh my god. Alright, okay, well let's repair the Navy. We need to focus on the Navy, because if we're going after the UK, like that's it, right? How many ships does the UK have? 102. How many do I have? 113. I have 13 naval tech. They have 16, so they're a bit ahead in technology, but I have slightly more ships. And the British ships are spread like all over the world because they have like the Raj and they have the colonies and everything. I just need to dominate the North Sea. This is the actual German Anglo naval race in real life. But I have another goal now. It's time we take care of maybe the most vulnerable empire close to us. Am I funding my navy? I am funding my navy. Why are you not repairing? What am I missing? I mean, I guess it is repairing, just very slowly. Let's increase that if we can. All I really need to do, if I declare war against Austria-Hungary, I just need to defend these two naval zones. because that means that the Brits can't invade me. I don't necessarily have to blockade them. What is the state of the British Navy? They have one in close to Ipswich. Do they have another one? Because alternatively, what I could do is they have a small navy in Glasgow. Because obviously going to war against the British is like oh no, they're rebels in Qingdao. But I can't liberate it because it's so far away, and I would like to give up the province if I can, but I can't. Interesting. I really don't like that the US is still so powerful. Like, I really need to find a way to sort of take them down. And I guess what I could do is I could ship like the majority of my military over here and just really overpower them by sheer numbers. But I don't like doing that. I'll do that after this war here, maybe. Maybe. They are allied with the Ottoman Empire too, and I don't love that, but I don't think it's that big of a problem because the Ottoman Empire is pretty weak. I'm just gonna plan out this war as well as I can. So where is my army point? It's in Koblenz. Alright, let's put you, the new gathering point, here. And we are going to mobilize our military. First, we're just gonna recruit some more general troops. How is our experiment in Hawaii going? Our only, like, overseas colony, really. 10% North German. Alright, yeah, okay, this isn't really gonna work. Maybe this experiment was a bit ill-fated, but, you know, 100,000 people. It's pretty good. Let's release Hawaii after this war, perhaps, or either after or during the... Actually, I don't think we can do it during. Alright, let's just release Hawaii as it is. Congratulations, Hawaii. You are once again independent. Wait. They have asked to become part of our... Have I... Hang on. Literally fleeting being, yeah, exactly. So, okay, annex Hawaii. Release Hawaii. But now I can't do it again. Default decision. Yeah, I guess it is. Can annex them, and I guess they can do it once. Alright, well... I don't want to annex them, because we're doing an anti-colonial playthrough, right? They can hang out. I'm sure they're fine. They're fine. Just gonna do some more naval tech. I don't like that my navy is this weak. and that it's not like repairing properly. Like I really can't tell if it's not repairing at all. Like I see the organization number. The organization does go up, but does the strength go up? Because I'm just worried about like not being able to. Like actually do anything with this navy. Just gonna see if I can expand my navy anywhere. No. I mean, maybe I don't need to have them at full strength, because like a lot of these are battleships, and like ironclads are good, but I have some monitors and I have some battleships. The battleships are pretty good, and they are all 51% strength, which isn't wonderful, but it's basically all I have. I'm gonna send them to Danzig instead. Have them be here. Let's see. It's a main ornament. Keep getting events about West Chengdao being in chaos. I guess I need to send like an army there. Austria-Hungary is no longer allied to the UK. Oh, well, fuck it then. Free people. Because what I want to do is I want to free Hungary. Boxers attack German delegation. I guess I have to. Actually, this is great because then the Chinese can take care of the protesters for me. Oh Jesus. Why is Russia against... Who the hell is Russia at war against? What's happening now? Greek conquest of southern Bulgaria. Alright, I'm not gonna get involved in that. Sounds like some Balkan bullshit. Give more people democracy just because I don't want to. I don't want to lose stuff. Alright, Austria-Hungary. We are going to liberate the Hungarians. We're gonna liberate the Hungarians in, let's say, Banat. No, let's release the Hungarians in Krzep Migargorsk. So we're gonna free the people of Hungary in Krzep Migargorsk. Alright. Let's call some allies into this war. Belgians. Occitanians. We're gonna force the Britons into this too. We don't have a choice. And we are actually going to mobilize because I don't wanna. I'm tired of like losing front lines constantly left and right. have one desire, and it is to protect the front line for once. Let's do some defensive stuff. Some offensive stuff. This music rules. Right. Quick and easy war. 5 minutes, in and out. What I also do want to do is I do really just want to fuck them up a little bit. I do want to make them lose great power status. Because I have things that I want to do to them. I have things that I wanted to do to Austria. Steppe Germany, what are you doing? We're peace against the Chinese, and they did take care of the rebels for us. Thank you so much. Thank you, China. We may as well increase our navy while we're at it. Move some troops around here. Nice. My allies are doing great, by the way. Sorry that I'm not talking that much. I'm staying pretty focused. Also, I can definitely feel the vaccine just like, making me tired. You know. Well, Europe looks fucked up, and I do like that. Like, that goal of this playthrough has been fulfilled so far. Will you get your troops home by Christmas? Well, we'll see. Might actually. Are they war against the Spanish too? Who are they at war with now? Oh, the Italians have declared war as well. Seizing on the opportunity to reclaim their lands. Well, that's fine. Well, then, hey, at that case, I may actually just demobilize my entire military, because now their military is split up anyway. I'm gonna have my navy. No, my allies. Sorry, my allies do the rest of this work for me. So I'm just gonna take these troops and literally head on home before Christmas. Alright, Occitania, I'm not gonna be able to keep you. You're way too much of a bother. You're such a hassle. But Occitania seems powerful enough now to stand on its 2 feet. Also protect them against the French. Oh, take this province too. God, I'm so tired. Let's actually keep this war going. Yeah, outside of the meme, I do actually want this war to have a definitive ending in my advantage, not just like me fucking around. Took them home for Christmas though, so you know, good for them. Right, let's just, yeah, keep having the best navy. Number 7. I want them to be number 9. Can we get there? Okay, number 9. All right. Now I'm just gonna wait for the prestige to go down, for the score to just go down as far as I can make it. Adapt. Some Balkan bullshit. How's our navy doing? Still not repaired, huh? Like, I don't know what it wants. I don't know why my navy doesn't repair. I don't know, like, what's broken with it. No. I'm just waiting. Slowly waiting. God, the UK is really pulling away from me in terms of like industry, as is the US, by the way. But also, like, the UK is really ahead when it comes to these things. Bosnia wants out. Can I liberate something from Bosnia? Is the question. No, I can't. All right. Yes. Go in peace. Flip over from being great power. That's all I need. That's all I need. Your ships will only repair when you get enough supplies. Often you need to build a combo factory. Do I not have this? Like I have my own of these things. I don't make any clippers, but I do make a lot of steamers, and I don't think I need any clippers for these navies. Like, what do you need? Like, I get all of these supplies, right? Ooh, there's a crisis. Jesus Christ. This war between the Russians and the British is like big yikes. And I don't like it because it means that if and when I go to war against the British, oh, Austria is out. I can't add what I was hoping to add, but that's okay. We are simply going to... I could cut down to size. That would take a lot of infamy. Alright, I'm just gonna do this little thing. That is magnificent. Just a hole. And the reason I did that is because Austria-Hungary can't actually be Austria-Hungary without Hungary. And I don't want them to be Austria-Hungary, I want them to be Austria, so that I can do some funky shit with them. Just nothing in this navy. I don't know why this is happening. Are you intending to engage in the Royal Navy? Yes, I am. Turkey is now a thing. Okay, add Martinique to my list of spherelings. Hungary. Yes, welcome to the gang. Congratulations on being accepted. Alright, it's a crisis. I should probably join one of these. I kinda do want to join the Japanese, because the Dutch and the French are not very spooky to me. Like, I think I could take them pretty handily. I can't really fight Japan. And I don't really want to fight. No, I'm just gonna... I'm gonna join Japan on this one. It might bite me in the ass. Oh, never mind. It just settled because they're scared of me. This navy is just never going to be a thing, is it? Maybe it's because maybe it's because I have too much of this. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Of course it is. I have too many... I don't have enough naval support yards to support them. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Alright. Well, let's just get rid of some transports, some raiders. Because they're pretty weak. We don't need that right now. Let's maybe get rid of some, like, ironclads. Some raiders, some transports. I guess maybe we have too many battleships? Like, that helped a lot, I think. Oh, why is my navy not being supplied? Because you're not supplying it. Numbnuts. Yeah, okay, let's reduce our amount of battleships that we have. And some of these ironclads. I don't need that either. And it sucks. But this is also what happens when you decide to decolonialize. Because normally you're supposed to have like naval bases all over the freaking world that help you. Why do I have an army here? Have they walked all the way across the world to fight in that? Oh my lord. You're so stupid. You're so fucking stupid. Right, now I do need more transports then, so let's do something like that. Let's see if this actually helps repair them a little bit. Did the Liberals get back into power? Oh, you know they did. The Liberals can't run anything for shit. Although I think I'm actually, like, eligible to go to war against the US again. They're number 3, which I don't love, but, you know. Well, what I could do is I could declare war for something minor against the US. And just land all of my troops in New England. And then attack downward in this direction, you know? Because most of the industry is up here. Their capital is pretty close to up here. I feel like that could work. It's less, like, variety. All I would have to do is leave 2 armies here to defend this, but... No, I think I'm just gonna keep it here. I want to destroy America. I need to destroy America. And America is also rising in the great power listings, which I'm not a fan of. Like, they're not a threat to me at all, but... I don't want them to be in charge. Alright, the Navy is actually being repaired now. Thank God. Can't really expand any naval bases, can I? Because I don't have anything. The Schwabing circles. Barely know what that is. High sea battle fleets, that's what I need. Take New England. That's what I'm thinking. Want to take the Azores? I don't want to take the Azores. God, look at France, though. Look at this. How are they still number 5 in the Great Power ranking? How? By what right? They're not even a country anymore. They barely have a coastline. What I'm specifically waiting for is something called, because we're approaching the final quarter of the game now, where we can start doing great wars. What I'm waiting for is something called the dismantling casus belli. And when you do that, you literally dismantle empires, and that's what I want to start doing. We already have New England, yes we do. We have the Kingdom of California, we have Deseret, we have the Rio Grande, we have Texas, we have New England, and we also have the state of Florida, which is now 10% German. People are moving there for some reason. So when is my peace? 99, alright. Okay, 26. Slowly getting repaired. Let's actually remove like 2 more battleships. Just to really help out with the repairs. There we go. Look at that. Let's move 1 more. We can build some more after we build the. There we go. No, it's green. We can remove 1 more once we. Well, we can build more battleships once we start having the next level of naval bases. And again, like we don't actually need super much. We just need enough to just counter the Royal Navy in this sea. And that's basically it. That's all we need to do. Once we get to do that, we're fine. And the Royal Navy is like split up over many different areas. Like we're never really in any concern. Russia is at war again. I can't keep up with what the hell is happening, like in this part of the world. All I know is I fucked up Europe so much that France is balkanized. And France isn't supposed to be balkanized. France can actually be even more balkanized, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Who is attacking my ally? Spanish conquest of Aquitaine. It's a war against the British. It's not what I was hoping to do. Aquitaine is about to become a great power. 2 French. We're gonna have 2 Frances. We're gonna have North France and South France. How truly cursed. But they are asking for my help against the British. And I'm going to help them, I think. Because I don't want them to conquer Aquitaine. I don't want Spain to rise in power. And I do like having an opportunity to fight the British. Can I have military access? I have no idea where the Royal Navy is. Like, where is it hiding? Alright, let's just expand our own naval base as well while we can. It's very expensive at this level. This should also give us the power that we need to do it. We have the best technology for warfare. Let's see, they have a few ships here. Uh-oh. That is one hell of a Royal Navy. Holy shit. Wait, why are the Hungarians at war against the Romanians? No, I'm not gonna fight that. Fuck off. Can I walk through them? No. They don't like me. That is one hell of a navy. Holy shit. I mean, don't mess with the Royal Navy, I guess. Because damn. The Swedish? I've been betrayed. Don't trust anyone, not even yourself. Alright, what is the maximum amount of troops I can just fit on this boat? Well, it's not enough. I mean, I guess I could put him on the Isle of Man. If you're asking, if you're trying to see what I'm trying to do here is, the Danes of Schleswig are not that. We don't need to do some imperialism shit. I mean, I guess I could try to land troops in the Highlands here. I just need to. I'm looking for the best way to for my invasion of England. Is this it? Is this how we're finally going to be able to invade England? I didn't think we were going to be able to do it like so quickly, but it turns out it's gonna quickly take care of the Swedish army here. No, you are not allowed. Perfect. I can block them. I can blockade them from doing that. We love Occitania. They're doing okay. I can reform the German colonial army, which I don't really need to do because that gives me nothing. Because I don't have a colonial army. Perfect. Another glorious victory in the Highlands. No, stop, pause. Oh. Who is Occitania at war against now? The French? My god. I guess the French are trying to annex Occitania. Well, we can't have that happen, can we? Some rebels in the UK, which I'm always in favor of. I need a new political party because I'm about to run out of money. Hello, Conservative Party. Austrians are at war. Everyone's at war now. These damn Swedes. How dare they blockade me? I could add. Ooh. I can add war goals again. Am I the war leader in these wars? I am. Perfect. 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 We're. Oh. Oh. All right. All right. Okay. There's potential here. There's a great potential here. Oh, fuck! I forgot I was carrying troops already. We can claim things. We could claim things from both the British and the French. The French are probably not that big of an issue right now, compared to them. The Spanish are about to like just get eaten alive, but because their claim is to get Aquitaine, and they're losing that pretty heavily right now. And we're gonna get a lot of war goals from just like occupying most of Spain. Can I ally the Italians? No, I can't. They don't want me to do that. What I'm saying, this could give us the opportunity to fuck up the UK at long last, like we've always wanted to do. Some troops here, because they're not doing anything right now. Get rid of the naval blockades. There's a bit of the Royal Navy that I kind of want to take out, if I can. Ooh. This is a bad battle. These are the only wars currently going on the planet. We have some Sandinian nationalists, but they're only a few. The UK has lost half its navy to me so far, and to my allies. Okay, let's get back in repair. Okay, what are we gonna take from the French? Thank you. What are we gonna do? Let's see. We have 24 war score, which is very good. Like, we could take French Guiana and make our puppet in Guyana stronger. I'm thinking, what else can we take? We could take Vietnam, but we can't free it because Vietnam still exists. Because there's also a part of me that's like, if we just piece out with France, just nothing, we just let them go, like as they are, we can focus our entire attention on the British, which I think is more practical. We can probably do both, like without any larger issue. But I just don't want to like fuck around here any more than I have to do. So we have -41. We can probably take whatever we want, actually. So let's take a place in the sun and free it. We could free Senegal. We could free Liberia. It wouldn't be bad. Let's free Liberia. And they're gonna want peace like almost immediately. Because I also want to keep as much infamy, like, potential as I can. There we go. What can I do? can't do shit. But I can increase my healthcare, which I need. Can I release nations? Cannot do that during the war. That's fine. Choose a trade policy. I need to build more battleships. Let's actually just put on a bunch of ironclads as well. Let's increase money theory. Repair our navy. Just a little bit. Sweden, I think, is about to peace out because, like, we just took the Swedish capital. Can I make them go out on their own? I can, but I don't really want to because we're gonna get more and more war goal things the more we do this. So how much? Because what I really want to do is I want to start landing troops in the UK as much as I can. I don't have Bismarck anymore, so my infamy is pretty high. Now, if I free Scotland, it's 12. I'm trying to think of how I can, like, maximize my my infamy. Because what a part of me wants to do is I want to free Scotland as a puppet. I mean, if I do that, if I just take the Highlands, that will, I can free that as a puppet, which will get me a nice landing zone for the next war. So let's do that. Let's free Scotland. Let's help out the Belgians. If we can. Perfect, perfect. Like, our allies are doing a great job down there. Our allies are doing a great job in Sweden. This is 41. Like, I want this to become even better. I want this to be... If we can get this as good as we can make it, I'd love that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna blockade a bit of the UK. And hopefully that will help as well. They have 67 war exhaustion. So they're not doing that great. The UK is doing bad, which I like. I could also just... I mean, I could take Wales. Then I would take all of Wales. Am I playing with mod? Yeah, I'm playing with HFM. Spain is falling. I just got declared war on. This has never happened to me before. Excuse me? The US? The American Liberation of Florida. Oh, you all... Oh, I want to... Oh, okay. Oh, I see how it is. All right. So if I take, for example, Wales, 24 war score. All right. How about the Highlands? There's a part of me that wants to take the Lowlands just to split the UK in two, just literally, and just take like Glasgow and Edinburgh. Okay, how much is it to take the Lowlands? 25 war score. I have 20 infamy. Alright. I can negotiate for peace on 22nd of August. Alright. The second. Okay, that's one war. That's one war. Okay, we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. Right, I need to ship over more troops to the front. I mean, all of my allies are with me now, like Deseret and the Kingdom of California. The problem, though, is that, like, because... Jesus Christ. Alright. Alright, Are those all the transports I have? Did I lose so many transports? Alright, more transports. Send these over to Florida. I just wanted that war to be over as quickly as possible. After all of these series of great wars that I'm doing, which aren't technically great wars, because a great war is technically something else, I need to send over reinforcements. Thank you, Texas, for helping me in the war, though. You go to Tampa then, I guess. Because all we really need to win this war is to not surrender Florida. Like, they can take everything else, but as long as we keep Florida, we should be fine. Our allies are not going to be able to win against the Americans, like, nowhere. Just because the Americans have too many troops, just generally. Which is why we need to ship over more troops to the front. Try again. How are we losing? God damn it. I'm guessing they caught up in military technology now, so... Our transport navy is like very, very small, and that's not great at all. That's really inhibiting us in this, but it's okay. We just have to keep good spirits. The Kruger telegram. The Boers have managed to repulse an incursion to start the bridge raiding party. Well, congratulations! This is, by the way, this UK truly cursed. I can't release Scotland until the war is over, though, which I don't love. And they've actually made significant strides. But I'm hoping that maybe the Russians can help, but they won't. No, what I need to do is simply step by step move over my army slowly into the United States of America. Like piece by piece. Again, all I really need is to protect Florida. Florida is the most important part of this, because that's what their goal was. No, absolutely not. What are you kidding me? Tampa we go. Let's do something like this, because we also need to occupy some of their territories so that we don't because what we need them to do here is really just, we need to make sure that they lose more, like that they lose more in this war than they gain. But it is an offensive war, which is beneficial to us, because that means none of their allies are in it. Wait, who's that? So that is my backup army to reinforcements and whatnot. Where's the major fleet? It's not here. Perfect. All right. Well, you know, I am building more transports, so that's good. And they are losing slowly. Like, obviously my allies are not feeling great in this, because, you know, they're being invaded. However, okay, I'm gonna finish this war and then I am going to go to bed. So we're gonna see how far this goes. All right. One big army in this ship, perfect. We're not going to be pacifists. I think after we send over this navy, I think the navy is going to focus on blockading. Let's see, already -1. Already. I don't think we can't really add any war goals, just because it's such a like intense. Well, because we have a lot of infamy, you know. So we can't really afford to do much in terms of that. Go support them. Go occupy. Let's have a better rail system at home. Time to focus on this war then. Yeah, that one, Jesus Christ. Can we add anything here? Not right now. Oh, you want peace now? Oh, you want peace now that my army's up? No. I will destroy your shitty little country. I will annihilate it from the face of the earth. I will occupy it fully. I will destroy your armies. I will make sure you fall from great power status. I will make sure that Austria is higher up in the great power status than you are. You absolute shithead. I will annihilate you. I'm not a huge fan of having to split up my army like this, but I don't really see much of another choice. The benefit, though, is because this is an offensive war, they are going to lose quite a lot of infamy when they lose. Do I need to send over even more troops? Holy shit. What a degenerate little country. My allies are like no help at all. Why do I have an army here? The fuck is this? At least we're winning these battles, so that's good. $30 war score, Jesus Christ. The thing is, you only get 50. Like, after that, you need to start doing other stuff. If this war keeps going for long enough, we can actually add another war goal. And then we can start releasing things again. Once we're at peace. Let's have this troop reinforce before we send them after to support the other army. Excuse me? It makes me wonder how many more troops do they have? Like, damn. So there's the rest of my navy. I was wondering where the hell my navy was. Do I need to send even more? Like, I'm sending my entire military over here now. Actually, let's... Can I not command you? Why can't I command your troops? They keep sending in more troops into this battle, but... I keep getting added to severe causes battles against my own puppets, but I don't need them. Hello, welcome to the ferry to Florida. Look, they just keep marching more troops into this. How many troops have lost? How many have died? The stack, like, I'm annihilating these troops here now. The Battle of St. Augustine might be one, like, this is like the sum. I can't wait to look at casualties from this one battle. Right, back to... Because there are other troops. like in the US, but not that many. They keep walking in. This war, how long has this war battle been going on now? Sure. Sure. I am extraordinarily concerned that the Americans might win this. Because if they do, I don't know what to do. Listen, okay, fine. I'm just gonna send over even more troops. My entire army is going over to the fucking... to the Florida front. I think I should be fine. Like, I have a defensive bonus and I have some other bonuses that should help me out. And like, they're mostly just recruits anyway. I shouldn't though. In case of a revolt at home. Right. It's just like, if I lose this battle, I lose. If I lose this battle, I lose the war. Like, it's as simple as that. I have more morale than them though, so that's something. No, they actually do need to stay here too. You can command units of your puppet. Yeah, but I can't. Weird. Alright. I mean, it looks like I'm going to win the battle. Oh, that scared me. Battle of Trier. Stop sending reinforcements. The Belgians have landed troops now. I guess their entire military is literally here in Florida. Ugh. First of all, that is an incredible war score. Mobilize more troops. Oh shit, I haven't even mobilized. 1,000,000. 1,000,000 casualties. They lost 1,000,000 soldiers in this one battle. Trying to reconquer Florida. Some rebels. Look at that, like the remnants of their army just completely shattered. After 1 month of reinforcement tick, this one became... Oh my Jesus. Each war that has 2 great war countries on each side will get... Does that mean I get the new... No. Well, it is 1900 now, so let's get anti-rationalism, and then we're gonna invent gas attack. And then these battles shouldn't last that long. And I will not rest until the entire US is destroyed, by the way. This war is going to last for a while. I'm sorry to say. Scottish nationalists. You know what? Okay, fine. Okay, how about this? How about I declare peace with the US? Because then I can start doing some things. How about I take Massachusetts? Because I have 19. That should be fine, right? All of these battles have allowed me to take something. I can't destroy the US yet, but every battle I do weaken them. Because I need to start taking this army home. New England gets mass. Yes. Wonderful. I'm at peace. Scotland. Release. Jesus Christ. Liberia. Release. German New England. There we go. German Texas, German New England, German Kingdom of California. Magical. People are fucking pissed. Wait, what? German Hawaiian Islands? Oh, I didn't know I had this. The islands... Alright, I would think that would be part of Hawaii, but apparently not. Jesus, alright. Time to send this military home. To protect the motherland, because it's falling apart. They're marching on Berlin. Marching on Berlin! Help! It's the German communists. Maybe it was a mistake leaving the entire army back at home. Good lord. Leaving the entire army in Florida. Okay, first of all, we need a massive transportation fleet if we're gonna do something like on this scale again. Also, we're gonna invent the gas attack. But I do think that this is going to be the end of the thing, though. Hey, thank you, Dialectolysis. Thank you so much for subbing. Don't worry about not having anything to say. I never have anything to say either. I'm going to crush this rebellion, and then I'm going to end the stream for today. Good God. Alright, well... These are a bunch of rebels. A lot of communists, a lot of Jacobins. But I think we should be fine. Like, we are slowly taking care of rebels right now. Slowly. Like, we're not doing great, mind you, but we are doing something. Send home this army. And then I'm gonna raid someone. I'm very happy, by the way, that we managed to take Scotland as a puppet. Like, severely diminishing the power of the UK and also improving our own standing. And also, for the next war against the UK, we can just place our entire army in Scotland beforehand and start dismantling it that way. This should also prevent troops moving between Ireland and the mainland, so we can just, like, focus our troops on defending Scotland. Truly a weird universe we have right now, but, you know, it is what it is. Protect the capital. If the capital falls, we fall to the Jacobins, and I won't have it. Let's do some one reform. Maybe this will take it away. Queen Victoria just died, and I think the revolution is failing as well right now. Yes. They are leaving. They are giving up. Perfect. Thanks to that little reform. And with that, I think we're also gonna put influence in Austria, because we are gonna, next time we play this, we're gonna try to form Big Austria. I'm just gonna do a quick save. This has been fun. I'm sad that the UK is the UK war with France. Why is the UK war with France? Greek liberation of 18. Oh my god. Just two failing empires fighting against each other. Is there any empire that I haven't fucked up yet except for Russia? Russia is thanking its lucky stars I haven't turned my eye on them yet. Because like the Ottoman Empire is falling apart. The British Empire, I took half of Scotland. We're doing great. All right, I'm gonna have to go. It's so fucking late. I have work to do today too. Alright, I'm gonna... let's raid someone. I'm just gonna send you over to Sean. Everyone have a good day.